Hey you guys, I'll apologize in advance for the glare from my glasses. So week week 5, 12-week year update. Just you guys are keeping me honest. So, for those of you that have just searched this tag and wonder how you got to this video, my name is Julia. This is my channel, Pretty Little Investor. I upload content around personal finance and personal development. I am a married working mom of 2 school-age children, and I am pursuing my doctorate in educational leadership. I have been forever changed, evangelized by the 12-week year program. I've experienced amazing results, and it's now my operating system. It's the way that I do things. And so I had set a goal for myself to double my income. That was my goal. I didn't know how I was going to reach it. A part of like how I do things also is like law of attraction. I'm also a person of faith. I'm Catholic, so a lot of meditation and prayer on what it is I hope that God brings to pass in my life, because I believe that He's put certain dreams on my heart. And as the author Jack Canfield says, God is never going to put a dream in your heart that you don't have what it takes to make it happen. So, put out a goal, double my income, and then I set like different activities of people, based on my research. How am I going to make this actionable? Like the 12-week year says, every single week you need to be doing things to bring you closer to reaching the goal. In the midst of it, I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna get a new job, because I'm happy where I work, at the college that I work for. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Let me reframe what it is I want, because really it's like about financial stability, like digging a little deeper. Financial stability, not being a financial burden to people. In fact, being a financial blessing to my family and my community, like all of the things that I believe I'll be able to do once I double my income. And so really, it became like this little mantra in my head of being a power mom. And so being a power mom is like, I am doing really well at work, but also doing really well in my domestic role as a wife and mother. And so, as I said at the outset, I'm at week 5. So part of like the law of attraction-y type stuff that has been happening in this 12-week year like session that I'm in right now. So week 2, so that was a couple weeks ago, the opportunity came for me to present at a conference for the New England Psychological Association. So that presentation, an in-person presentation at a conference, like that's something that's never been put in front of me. I have presented to a large conference virtually. I did that during the pandemic, but I didn't see the people. I wasn't in the room, so it was like the pressure was different. And I did that presentation without the idea that I wanted to become a power mom, and eventually I want to double my salary and make, over $150,000 a year. So I went in with a different attitude. So this one, when I went into that 2 weeks ago, I went into it like, I need to use this as a learning experience, because as I move up the ranks in organizations, and even in the current organization that I'm working for, presenting at conferences may be a thing that I do. So that came to me. That felt like a law of attraction thing, like, hey, powerful executives at work, this is a thing that they do. And it came to me. I put it on my resume. It's a thing I did. I prepared for it. I did as good, as well as I could. And I hope to do better in the future. So, sorry, the glare is really bugging me. The glare on my glasses. Okay, so week 4, my boss calls me into his office and he says, there's a promotion in the department. Do you want to go for it? You know, why haven't you mentioned anything? Whatever, whatever. So I told him I had looked at the job description and they were looking for somebody who has a doctorate degree. I'm in school. So I still don't meet the criteria right now. He says to me, you know, you need to go to the associate vice president and tell them that as more growth opportunities come, you know, are really interested in being considered for them. So that felt like my supervisor was giving me his blessing that I can grow. It's okay. And in fact, it is like a desirable quality. And I know that the associate vice president really loves innovative people and people that are always growing and moving and evolving. And so I put that meeting on her calendar. That's going to happen in week 7. Again, like I feel like law of attraction, prayer and meditation, power mom stuff is happening. So in between this week 4 conversation with my boss, week 7, that's coming up, meeting with the associate vice president. In my current week, another supervisor asks me to present at orientation to her students on Zoom etiquette because their classes are going to be done on Zoom. And so I felt like I was being tapped for my expertise to again, to like teach and present, which is something that I, you know, have done like a little bit, but not in this way. And I feel like I'm showing up now as the power mom. And I went into that, like that orientation, you know, with a PowerPoint that I made with, you know, topics that I was going to discuss and then go into topics. And then at the end, like fielding questions. And this is all stuff that's pretty new to me. And I think as a power mom, as an executive, as somebody who makes over $150,000 a year, presenting on subject matter expertise that I have is going to be more prevalent. And so I feel like in the language of the law of attraction, the universe is conspiring to bring opportunities to me that I put out there that I wanted, and I've released it. And like, you know, I'm somebody that's really big into sayings, and there's a saying that you don't need to know how to get necessarily. Like, I'm not quoting the saying exactly. You don't need to know how to get where you want to go necessarily. You just need to take the first step. And these different opportunities are going to be put on your path that enable you to get a little bit closer to whatever it is that goal is that you have. So that's my week 5 update. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like the universe is just putting different things on my path. I did that conference presentation. I presented at orientation for an incoming class on my subject matter expertise. Like it feels so good. And so, you know, like I said, you might be finding this video because of the tags, but I put something out there, you know, in a law of attraction type of way, 12-week year goal. I mean, there are specific actions that I'm taking every day to become a power mom, to reach that goal, that at the end of 12 weeks, I'm going to feel like I did it. And like, now what's the new goal? So I just wanted to give you guys an update. As I said, you guys are keeping me honest. We are doing this. I, you know, would love for you guys to engage with me in the comments. I'm also in the 12-week year Facebook group, and so if you want to chat with me in there, you know, you can do that too. That's where you can find me. But yes, that is all for this video. 12-week year continues to be working for me. Continue feeling like I am seeing results. So that's all I have. And I hope this video was helpful to you. Bye.